Welcome to Financalytics, where money meets psychology. Here we break down the hidden habits, brain biases, and smart systems that shape your financial life. If you want to save more, spend smarter, and build wealth without constant stress, you're in the right place. Now, let's dive in. You don't need $1 million sitting in the bank to feel free. The truth is, plenty of high earners still live paycheck to paycheck. They upgrade their lifestyle, chase the next purchase, and wonder why freedom never arrives. That's because financial freedom isn't just about numbers, it's about perspective. If your mind believes, "I'll never have enough," no amount of money will feel like enough. But if your mind learns to value security, growth, and purpose, freedom begins before the wealth does. Real wealth starts in your mind, and your bank account eventually catches up. Everyone talks about wanting financial freedom. But what does that really mean? For most people, the dream is simple. No more bills that drain your paycheck, no boss dictating your every move, no constant stress about whether you'll have enough. On the surface, that's freedom. But here's the truth most people miss. Money can solve money problems, but it can't solve emotional ones. That's why you see millionaires who still feel trapped, always chasing the next deal, the next car, the next upgrade, yet never truly at peace. Their bank account grew, but their mindset didn't. On the other hand, some people with far less live with an incredible sense of calm. They feel rich, not because of the number in their account, but because they've built a healthy relationship with money. Real freedom isn't about having endless cash. It's about shifting the balance of power. When money stops controlling your emotions and decisions, that's when you actually feel free. Real financial freedom isn't just measured in dollars, it's measured in choices. Think about it. Someone earning $10,000 a month but stuck in a job they hate, chained to debt, and unable to take a break. Is that freedom? Not really. Meanwhile, someone earning far less but living debt-free, choosing their work, and having time for family or passion projects can feel far richer. Because freedom is about control. Control over your time, waking up and deciding what your day looks like. Control over your options, being able to walk away from toxic work, bad deals, or even toxic people because you're not financially trapped. Control over how you earn, designing income streams that match your values instead of sacrificing everything for a paycheck. When your money is serving your life, fueling experiences, growth, and peace, you've broken free from the cycle of stress and survival. That's the mindset shift most people miss. Freedom isn't about the number in your account. It's about the level of control you've built into your life. Feeling rich has far less to do with the size of your bank balance, and everything to do with the way you see the world. True richness is a mindset, not a number. It comes from gratitude, the ability to notice what you already have instead of obsessing over what's missing. It comes from confidence, trusting that you can create, earn, and rebuild if needed instead of living in fear of loss. And it comes from alignment, when the way you use your money matches the life you actually want, not the image you think you should project. Rich isn't about excess, mansions, luxury cars, or overflowing closets. Rich is about enough. Enough freedom to spend your time how you want. Enough stability to sleep peacefully at night. Enough clarity to know you're living on your own terms. You start to feel truly rich when you realize you already hold what most people are endlessly chasing: peace, purpose, and control of your time. The good news is you can actually reprogram your brain to think like someone who's already financially free. It doesn't happen overnight, but with a few mindset shifts, you'll start experiencing freedom long before your net worth explodes. Here's how. Bar 1. Track time, not just money. Most people only measure income, how much they earn in a month. But ask yourself, who really owns your hours? If every waking moment belongs to your job or your bills, money isn't buying you freedom. Start tracking where your time goes, and you'll see whether money is serving you or whether you're still serving money. 2. Replace. "I can't afford this" with "how can I afford this?" Words shape your brain. Saying "I can't" shuts your thinking down, making the situation feel hopeless. But asking "how can I" sparks creativity and possibility. Suddenly, your brain looks for solutions, side hustles, or smarter ways to invest, instead of giving up. Build emotional wealth. Financial freedom means very little if you're anxious, unhealthy, or lonely. Gratitude, confidence, strong health, and solid relationships, these are assets that compound far more than money ever will. Emotional wealth creates stability that no market crash can take away. Simplify to amplify. The more you need, the more you're trapped. But when you simplify, cut out what doesn't matter, keep what truly does, you amplify your sense of freedom. Fewer things, fewer obligations, fewer drains on your energy. And the fewer things you need, the freer you actually become. Money can buy you comfort, a softer couch, a nicer car, a better meal, but comfort isn't the same as peace. True peace comes from within, and no amount of money can replace it. The secret most people overlook is this. If you can learn to feel rich before you actually are, you create the conditions that attract wealth. Because once your mindset shifts, your habits shift. Your choices improve. Your energy aligns with abundance instead of scarcity. And slowly, your financial reality begins to reflect that inner wealth. This is the real psychology of financial freedom. It doesn't start with your paycheck. It starts with your perspective. Subscribe for more lessons on mastering your money mind. And always remember, freedom begins in the mind long before it shows up in your bank account.